Okay, go ahead and raise your hands, and I will get you the mic.
John, you got a lot from the lower half today in your lineup. Was there something in their approach that tied together and really worked?
I mean, I think kind of that, left-handed profile matched up well against Hauser, but I thought up and down the lineup, the approach was pretty good. Really impressive to put a 4-spot up after they scored 2. But I think it was, really big at-bats from, Kirky, Cav. It really lengthens out the lineup and turns it back over to George, Bo, Vlad. So I thought the approach was really good overall and, good spot to get some of those guys in.
And it hasn't been all that often lately where you've gotten to really line up a bullpen and probably do exactly what you want. Did this go that way, and how much does that help you to get a reset day like that after an off day?
Yeah, I think it worked out really well today. I thought Yusei after the first, made big pitches when he had to, and that lineup is tough to navigate knowing that they can kind of line change to at any point, righties and lefties. So kind of marked that third time with Yelich, got him out. I thought the fact that we had runs on the board really helped too. And bullpen was outstanding. I mean, Nate was electric. Timmy did his job. Simber minus the hit by pitch. I thought they were really good today.
John, you mentioned Yusei. How was he able to navigate those 5 walks in order to give you a good outing still?
I think understanding that his fastball was really good tonight and that the damage was done on sliders kind of in the middle of the plate, which is usually where, he runs into trouble. So I think making an adjustment in game with Pete, with Kirky, and using his fastball a little bit more. We played really good defense behind him too. They hit some balls hard right at some guys, but I think just understanding that his fastball was playing well tonight.
John, the slider is a moving target once again for Yusei. He had talked about after the last outing not liking the shape of it, think it was too much like a cutter. Mm-hmm. Where do you think he got with that pitch in this outing?
Yeah, it was interesting. I thought the shape of it was good. The location could have been better. I think when he's really good, that he takes a slider from strike to ball out of the zone, and the slower curveball is a really good pitch for him. So today he was kind of operating without the changeup really, and I thought the curveball was good, but his fastball I think is what kind of really bailed him out.
Hey John, over the course of the whole season, those 8 and 9 spots have kind of been surprisingly really productive for you guys. What does that do for a lineup when you get those last 2 spots going? Yeah,
it's huge. I mean, it's no secret kind of how we're built at the top with, George and Bo and Vlad and whoever else, Kirk, Chappie, Belt. It's just kind of, it's how we're built. So I think having good at-bats down there, kind of Cav getting back to his normal self a little bit. Again, it kind of starts with Witt, kind of in the middle there, getting on base and making some things happen. But you get those guys on base for the top of the order, that's kind of how we're built to have success.
And then the Lucas pinch hit for Belt, was that just to get him an at-bat, or was Belt taken out?
No, Belt wasn't feeling great. Kind of the story of our last month. Kind of just not feeling great in the stomach. So, yeah, I figured it was a good time to not let him run around and have anything bad happen.
Schneider, is Nate working himself towards higher leverage situations with Swanson and Meza and Jimmy?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it kind of depends on where we are in the lineup, but, threw him in there on the road trip in higher leverage spot, and I think he's got a lot of confidence right now in understanding how his curveball and fastball in particular play off one another, and he's been really good since he's been here. So he's a dude that, you trust, and, you got, I think, keeping him pitching consistently is going to be a big thing for him, so we can kind of continue to build off of it.
Hey, John, a 3-hit night for Vlad, maybe a baby steps night for him, but what did you see in his approach that maybe is a positive?
Well, yeah, 3 hits will get anyone feeling pretty good, but I think, minus the one at bat with the runner at third, I think swinging at the right pitch, laying off some breaking balls, and when Vladdy's really good, that's kind of what he's doing. He's laying off pitches that are out of the zone, and he's swinging at pitches he can do damage on. So, yeah, I think definite step in the right direction, and hopefully he can kind of continue to build off of it. But there's probably no one more important to our lineup than him, other than Bo, and hopefully this kind of gets him going a little bit.
Just with the way the last homestand ended and then the road trip, how important and big is it to come back, get on a little run here and get this opener?
Yeah, we talked to the guys today where, regardless of opponent, we went through a really tough part of the schedule in terms of games being played and the number of days. And, great to get a series win in Minnesota and kind of have an off day at home, which seems like they're few and far between, and kind of get your feet back underneath you. And, today was a perfect example of doing things that, we're good at. It was good starting pitching, it was clean defense, and really good at bats. So it's nice. I think that you kind of have to take a step back and realize where you are in the season. And the season, there's a lot of games left to be played. But it is nice to kind of catch your breath after what we went through and, playing some tough games and having some tough performances. But I think today was a step in the right direction to kind of get back to winning series.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.